What does Minecraft need? I think we all agree that Minecraft is a good game. And if you don't agree with that, why are you even watching this? That's what I'm asking. But like all games, there are things that can make it better. So let's get into them. Number one, we need a new dimension. We have the overworld, we have the nether, and we have the end. Honestly, I don't even know if it would be that hard to add a new dimension. And one that would be cool is like a sky dimension, where you maybe could find this special place in the overworld, and it'll bring you like to this ladder. You can like go up to the sky domain. That's just my idea, but I feel like it could work, and I bet there's also a lot of other ideas that we could do. And I feel like if a new dimension was added, it could make the game a lot better. Number two, new variations of dogs. Okay, so we already have like the generic wolf, but I feel like there could be other ideas too for how they could look. Maybe we could have it where a different biome makes the dogs look a little bit different. Like in the grassland area, we could have like Labradors and also Golden Retrievers. I think those would be a good fit for the plains biome, but I'm going to show you guys examples of other dog breeds that we could have in different biomes. Like in the spruce forest, I think we could still keep the generic wolf, but maybe add some texture to it to make it look a little bit different. In like the iced mountain areas, maybe we could do a husky, because whenever I think of like mountain dogs and cold, I generally think of huskies. I think that'd be a good fit. And in oak, wood, forest kind of biomes, we could have corgis, because why not? Number three, a new world type. Now, for this one, I'm not really sure what it could be, but I'm sure that there could be something really cool that makes the game more different and diverse. I feel like this could be a good improvement, but I just don't know, because I don't have any ideas, but I'm pretty sure some people do. Number four, a new difficulty to Minecraft. Now I know some people are like, well, what about hardcore? It's literally hardcore. It's supposed to be really hard. But here's my opinion about it. If you search up hardcore Minecraft on YouTube, you're going to see a bunch of people who have anything they want. They have unlimited totems, so they can't die. I really just want a difficulty where it's almost impossible to survive, where it's not like, oh yeah, I just can go 4,000 days in my hardcore Minecraft series. It needs to be something that's really, really challenging. Because hardcore, yeah, it might be challenging for some people, but once you get a couple totems of undying, you're basically just going to live forever. Minecraft needs something harder. Number 5, weapon trims. Now this one could be really, really cool. Like, just think of it. I come at you with my netherite sword, and it is like trimmed in gold or amethyst or diamonds. Think of how cool that would be. Where you could have your axe have like armor trims. Here, I'll give you an example. So look at this armor. And what if I had a sword just like that? Or an axe or a pickaxe? Think of how cool that could be, and think of how creative people could be with it. Number 6, an overworld boss. Okay, so we have the Warden in the deep dark caves, and we have the Wither. Hello? Now I'm going to leave. Obviously, we have the Ender Dragon. The overworld boss maybe could be something like this giant wolf that lives in the spruce forest that you have to find. Or, like I said with the sky, uh, dimension, there could also be a boss up there. But for the overworld, I feel like a wolf in the spruce forest would fit nicely. Or maybe like this giant lizard in like the desert. There's a bunch of ideas that could be done. Number 7, amethyst armor and weapons. And I feel like this one isn't too crazy because, like shown here, we can have amethyst trims. So think about how cool it would look to have an amethyst armor and weapons. And if we did have amethyst armor, I feel like it would fit anywhere in between the iron and gold. Because really, does anyone ever use gold? So there should be a more practical way of gold than what we already have. Number 8, more food items. And here's all we have currently: mushroom stew, bread, beetroot soup, rabbit stew, cookie, cake, and pumpkin pie. Right here should make a hamburger. Like, why can't we make pizza? Why can't we make a ham sandwich? There's a lot of more food items that could be added that would add a lot more variety to the game, which in turn would make the game a lot better. Number 9, more tameable animals. Now, I know in the game we already have a lot of animals, but why can't we have more of tameable animals? Like, why can't we tame bees? Why can't we tame like a cow so it will actually follow us, or a pig? Why can't we have more animals that will follow us? Because who just doesn't love having 20 billion animals following them? It would just be great to have all of those animals to be tameable. Number 10, more mobs. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because most of the mobs in the game you can kill with a wooden sword. I feel like we need more difficult mobs where it's not to boss level, but also not beginner level, where you might have to have better armor and better weapons to beat them. Because zombie skeletons, we can kill them with a wooden sword, but with the wither, we're going to need more. We need something where it's not super duper hard to beat them, but it's also not super duper easy. Number 11, more things to villages. And what I mean by more things to villages is I mean more house variations. Because villages basically look the same every time. That's a horrible blacksmith chest. Wow. I don't like this village no more. But anyway, houses need to look different because that could make villages look a lot better. An example of this is just look over here. You just see the same house copy and pasted throughout the village. They might be placed in different areas, but the houses still look the same. There should be more variations to the houses to add a contrast. Number 12, villagers look different. Look here. That guy has a long nose, big forehead, green eyes. Long nose, big forehead, green eyes. Long nose, big forehead, green eyes. Villagers need to have different characteristics that make them actually human. Because if you go outside into public, villagers don't look the exact same like they do here. Like, would it really be so hard to get some male and female variants of villagers and maybe different colored eyes, hairstyles? It would make villages feel a lot more like a town more than just someone grabbed a villager and did copy and paste. Number 13, chairs and furniture. Minecraft would be better if it had chairs and furniture because, one, that could add more to the houses. Just think of how much better it could look if we had like tables and chairs in a house instead of stairs that you can't even sit on and a wooden fence with a pressure plate on it. Telling me that I can't be sitting down eating a cake on top of a tree and the best I can do for sitting is this? This isn't sitting. Why can't we have a sitting down? Like, why can't we sit down? That would just look so much better than this when you're trying to enjoy a nice meal. This one's a shorter one, but number 14, slab on slab. This one is with this oak slab. I can put 2 on, and like that's what you should be able to do. With the spruce, you're not able to go slab on slab. You're able to put a slab above it, but then it has to be 2 blocks. You can't have it where it's just 1 block, which I think is really annoying because think of how it'd be a lot easier to make your building look better because it doesn't have to be these huge chunks of it to build. So it could look a lot better. Finally, number 15. Now this one is your guys' choice. Put in the comments what you think could help Minecraft become a better game. Make sure to like and subscribe. Have a good day. See you guys later.